ఆపరేటర్స్ లో అర్థమెటిక్ ఆపరేటర్స్, కంపారిజన్ ఆపరేటర్స్, లాజికల్ ఆపరేటర్స్, SQL star plus operators like between and to, in, like, is null, is not null, and finally the ordering of the information. Okay, the basic select statement was completed. Okay, now yesterday and day before yesterday we saw that we have a huge number of decimal points has come while using the percentages calculations, and how to handle that. Okay, how to handle that we'll see in the SQL functions. Okay, how many data types we have for now we are using in our tables. If you observe, so how many data types we have? 3 types. What are they? Number, date, character. Number, date, character. For all these data types, so we have 3 different functions. Okay, number functions, character functions, and date functions. These are all very, very important. Especially the interviewers will ask more questions on the dates. Actually, dates. You must be very concentrated on the date functions. Okay, so we have 3 data types. For now we are using, that is a number, character, and date. For these 3 types of the data types, we have 3 types of functions. One is a number functions, second one is a character functions, and third one is a date functions. Okay, let us experiencing the power of the SQL functions in this class. SQL functions are built into Oracle and are available for use in various appropriate SQL statements. What are the SQL statements? We have 14 commands like we were discussing the last at the starting classes. DDL statement is what actually? DDL statements are? What are they? Create, alter, rename, drop, truncate. Next, what are they? Insert to, update to, delete to. Next, TCL, data controlling language. What are they? Select is a data retrieval, DRL. TCL is what actually? What are they? Grant to revoke. Okay, grant to revoke. Next, transactional controlling language called as a TCL. What are they? Coming to rollback to save points. See, the first point is saying SQL functions are built into Oracle and are available for use in the various appropriate SQL statements. These are all 14 commands. These are all 14 commands. We can use the functions in the insert. We can use the functions in the update. We can use the functions in the select. We can use the functions in the delete. Okay, in the all DML statements, and one statement called as a data retrieval. These are all the for the statements. So we can use the SQL functions. The SQL functions can be used to perform calculations on the data. We can use by using the functions we can calculate some data. Modifying the individual data items. So if any changes are happening in the data side, so we can use the functions. So by using them you can modify that. We'll see in the later sessions, don't worry. Multiple output for groups of rows. This point will cover in the group functions. Format dates and numbers for display. Okay, the dates and format dates and numbers for display. Convert one column data type to another column data type. Okay, the fifth point you are saying convert to column data types means 12 - John - DD-24. What is this actually? What is this actually? What is this actually? Is this date Oracle will identify? Oracle will identify? No. But as per you, your eyes are saying that it is a date. It is a date. So as per Oracle, this is a date. As per Oracle, this is a character. It is not a date. So this is also a date as per the human, but it is not a date for as per technology. We have to. This is a valid date or invalid date? Valid date for the human, invalid date for the technology. Invalid date for the technical. But human is saying that it is a valid. You have to convert it as a date. Right? For now, Oracle is stating that this is a character and this needs to be converted to this. Means so, this is a character, this is a date. The character needs to be converted to date. That's what this point is saying. Convert to column data types. Okay? Format dates and numbers for display. Format dates and numbers for display. Remember this. This is very, very important point. You can see sometimes client may ask the date format 11/07/2024. This is a MM format. This is a MM format. This is a DD format, and this is a year for YYYY format. Client is asking the data for display these kind of information outside. Mari, is this a valid or invalid? Or if you are presenting means, you can see, if you are presenting means this is already available in the table, right? For display purpose, you are going to present means this data is available in the table or not? Definitely it will be available. No. Catch my point very carefully. If you are displaying the data means data is available in the table or not? Data is available in the table. The date format, in which format data is available? DD-MON-YY. But this is a valid date format. But this is a invalid date format. But client is asking what actually? Invalid date format, right? Client data is inserted in the table is a valid date format, but outside for display purpose, so the client is asking the invalid format. Invalid format. The eligible kada? Eligible kada? Definitely we have to show the client. Definitely we have to show the client. So client is the ultimate. Client is the మనం చూపించాల్సిందే. మరి client is the ultimate. మరి మనం ఈ డేటా తేవాలి కదా అంటే వ్యాలిడ్ ఫార్మాట్ లో నుంచి ఇన్వాలిడ్ లోకి మార్చాలా లేదా? అట్లాగే ఇన్వాలిడ్ ఫార్మాట్ లో నుంచి వ్యాలిడ్ ఫార్మాట్ లోకి మార్చాలా లేదా? దీస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్మాట్స్, ఫార్మాట్ డేట్స్ అండ్ నంబర్స్ ఫర్ డిస్ప్లే. Okay? Manipulate the output for groups of rows. This point you can catch. Okay? Manipulate the output for groups of rows. I am asking you one question. Select star from RE underscore transaction underscore details order by RE underscore TD underscore customer underscore ID. Okay? I am running this query. You can see customer wise transactions data has come. Right or wrong? These are all the transactions, 53 transactions which are done by customer ID 1. After 54 to after 54 to 85, these are all the transactions which are done by customer ID 2. My question is, get the total transaction done by customer wise. Get the total transaction amount done by customer wise. Valid question or invalid question? It is a valid question. కస్టమర్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ చేసే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ అన్ని ఇండివిజువల్ గా స్టోర్ చేస్తున్నాము. కస్టమర్ టోటల్ గా ఇప్పటి వరకు ఎంత అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ చేశాడు, మరి క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతారు అడగరా? మరి అకార్డింగ్ టు ది డేటా వీ హ్యావ్ టు గ్రూప్ ద కస్టమర్ వైజ్. అవునా కదా? వీ హ్యావ్ టు గ్రూప్ ద డేటా కస్టమర్ వైజ్. ఇదంతా మీరు చూసుకొని దీన్ని సమ్ చేస్తేనే కదా మీకు అది టోటల్ వచ్చేది. అప్పుడు సమ్ ఒకటి వస్తుందంటే కస్టమర్ ఐడి ఎన్నిసార్లు వస్తాడు, ఎట్లా రిపీట్ అవుతాడు? ఒక కస్టమర్ ఎన్నైనా చేస్తాడు. అదే నేను అంటుంది. కస్టమర్ ఇది రా డేటా చూసుకో. రా డేటా చూస్తే వన్ కస్టమర్ కెన్ డూ మల్టిపుల్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్. ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ the total amount of the how much amount of the total has been done by the customers. నేను అడిగాను. అంటే ఈచ్ కస్టమర్ ఎంతెంత టోటల్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ చేశాడు అయినప్పుడు మరి ఇదంతా సమ్ చేయాలిగా. సమ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఈ కస్టమర్ సింగిల్ టైం వస్తాడా, మల్టిపుల్ టైమ్స్? అంటే ఈ కస్టమర్ మొత్తాన్ని మనం ఒక గ్రూప్ కింద చేయొచ్చుగా. ఆ కస్టమర్ ఐడి మొత్తం, కస్టమర్ ఐడి 1 అనేది ఒక గ్రూపే కదా అది. ఆ గ్రూప్ లో ఉన్న డేటా మొత్తాన్ని మనం సమ్ చేస్తేనే కదా టోటల్ వచ్చేది. అవునా? టోటల్ వచ్చేది. నౌ దిస్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ కన్సిడరింగ్ manipulate the output for the groups of rows. Okay, so one second, I'm extracting the data here. This is the value, right? I'm asking. Now, how many times the customer has been repeated actually? Only one time. By looking into this data, the total amount of the transaction done by each customer, when I'm asking this, the customer ID 1 has coming into one group, right? The customer ID 2 has came into one group, right? So each customer wise we are doing the sum of the, you can see sum of RETD amount. You can see the column name is coming. This kind of output called as a valid output or invalid output. It's a valid output.